will really look at you and be like, oh, she's so easy to push over, and continue to push you over? Like, what type of demon are you? Hey y'all, it's BB Renee and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever chit chat get ready with me, so I really do hope you guys enjoy. I did it on this look right here. Very simple, very chill. Just hearing my thoughts and introducing myself to you guys as my new channel. So I really do hope you guys like it, and let's get into it. This is my first ever YouTube video ever. Like, this should have been happening a long time ago. Like, we should have been already on track when I was in high school. If you guys don't know, I had a previous YouTube channel before with my best friend, and we were doing great. We were doing challenges, prank videos, and then my grades were slipping. And you know mothers, Caribbean mothers at that, you know mothers are not cool with the grades slipping when you're doing something else that you shouldn't be doing. So she cut that off. She said, you're not doing any more YouTube channels until you get your grades correct. And at the end of the day, I got my grades correct, but the YouTube channel never sufficed. So here we are. I wrote some notes for this just because this is a very new thing for me, especially like just talking out my thoughts and hearing my opinions and all that stuff is very new to me, and sometimes my brain can get a little bit scattered, so I'm trying to keep focused, which is why I have some notes here of what I want to talk about. So a little bit about myself. I am, and sorry, I'm gonna be looking like over here because my mirror is over here so I don't actually look crazy. I am 23 years old. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I've been born and raised here my whole life. My family's from Haiti, so I am Haitian American. I don't know any Creole. I don't understand it, so please don't come for me. I know I'm a fake Haitian, so just please, like, please. I don't know if I said I'm 23, but I am 23, and I'm going on my last year of college, which is super exciting because I've never been a school kind of girl, like, to be honest. Not really. My parents know that too. Like, I'm very much like creative and artsy when it comes to things, but when it comes to school, I'm like, where are my friends? Like, my friends, and I want to go home. That's basically what I wanted to do in school. The only thing I liked about school is that I was in a magnet program. I was in the arts. I was in theater magnet for about how many years? I've been in it since I was like in 6th, 7th grade until 12th grade. So 6 years of doing that, which is super crazy because the amount of work that it takes to be in a theater class, like, you guys don't understand. Like, the dancing, the after rehearsals till 9 o'clock, like, all of that stuff is really brave. And it's crazy now that I don't even see myself acting or doing anything like that in that field anymore, because that was such a big dream of mine. But I guess this is kind of like a version of it. Like, I'm filming in front of a camera. Actually, I take that back because it's kind of the same thing. Like, I'm filming in front of a camera, talking about myself, portraying whatever version that you guys see of me to the screen. So this is kind of full circle moment. I think I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. hydrating concealer just for like an everyday look, because I'm not doing anything too much today. I go to school at like 5 p.m. so nobody really wants to wear makeup at school at 5 p.m. But yeah, I think it's kind of full circle moment how I'm here now, and I've always been in theater, and I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, man. Like, yeah, the thing with my best friend, it didn't work out, and that's my girl. Like, love her to death, love her life. But I was just thinking, like, I'm getting older and I don't want to be stuck where I'm just disappointed in myself for not even trying my dreams and aspirations. I don't ever want to feel that regret ever, because I felt that once, which is a whole different story about modeling and all that stuff, and just seeing where I would have been if I continued. So it's like, I felt that feeling once, I don't want to feel it again. And the fact that I can actually try at this and be successful is something that's just burning inside me to keep going. I'm gonna just look back and think, oh my gosh, like, what if you actually did start that YouTube channel? Like, what if you were consistent, and what if you actually like gave it your all? Do you think you would have been where you are today? I don't want to have that feeling ever. I don't know if this is my color either, so like, please don't come for me. I don't know if need to go to Sephora or like Ulta to get my shade match, because y'all, the way that my skin, I don't know what color foundation she is, bro, because I have hyperpigmentation from a lot of acne scars that I've dealt with in high school and middle school. So it's like my skin is going through such a transitional phase where it's like lighter in some parts and darker in some parts. So it's like very weird to foundation or concealer match me. I tell you, like, the people in Sephora be like, huh, your skin is so like different. And I'm like, yes, I know. Oh my gosh, is this my color? I know I'm not about to look crazy on the internet right now. Honestly, if I look crazy, please, like, don't come for me. Like, I know that trust me, I'll get it together. Like, don't come for me. Just look at my face, because I'm a pretty girl. So just look at like how pretty I am and not how my makeup will probably look insane. But yeah, I just don't ever want to feel any type of regret or mistakes in my life that, man, I should have done this, man, I should have done that. So we're rolling with the punches. And also, this kind of aids into the woman I want to be in the future. I don't know if you guys have this like idea of yourself. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody has that idea of yourself. It's the human experience. When I was little, I had this like vision in my head that I was gonna be this doctor. Like this doctor or whatever lawyer that was from Harvard. She graduated from Harvard Law and she's doing her big one. Obviously, I grew a brain and then a personality, and I said, that's not for me. I'm very creative. So it's like that dream that I had as a child kind of skewed, and then now I have this image in my head of the woman I actually want to be, and she's very much like the complete opposite of me. My personality traits or characteristics that I carry with myself now, I'm very kind. I'm very naive right now. In my opinion, I feel like I'm very naive and ill-informed about certain things in this world, just because of the education system and how things are set up. They don't really prepare you for being an adult unless you put yourself first, unless you take the initiative to learn about taxes, interest rates, and buying your first house or buying your first car and what that comes with that. Like, I feel like right now at my age of 23, I'm very ill-informed on that aspect of the world and buying your first apartment and all that stuff, because I still live at home. But the woman that I aspire to be and the woman that I see myself as, she is very much like no bullshit. The woman that I see myself being is not a pushover. And that's what I am right now, technically, because I don't want people to think that they could just try me, because you can't. I do struggle with confrontation and having to stand up to someone, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna have somebody push me around, obviously not. Like, that's just not what I stand for. I don't like mean girls, I don't like bullying, I don't like all that stuff. I find myself in situations where I get so mad at myself for not even standing up for myself. If somebody comes at me in a way that's disrespectful or in a way that I just don't appreciate, and I always get so mad at myself, because it's like, if you would have corrected this person's behavior from the jump, you wouldn't be dealing with this. But since you let it slide so many times, you now are at a point with this person where you are so frustrated that you're beyond your limits and that you want to just spaz out on this person instead of actually being reasonable and being a grown woman. Oh, I got foundation in my hair. Oh no. We'll fix her later. Before I finish, I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier transparent powder, because I don't want my eyes to crease and I'm talking way too much. Like I was saying, I just find myself so frustrated that I even let the situation get to that point to where I'm like, how do I talk to this person without, you know, causing a bigger issue than what it really was? And it's just so frustrating. Like, I literally was working at Hollister, right? which is your first job. I'm pretty sure every girl who had their first job either worked in a restaurant or they worked at like a retail store. My first one was Hollister. I'm working at Hollister, right? And I'm doing what I need to do. It's about closing time, right? And you know, when you're closing, you have to fold all the clothes. Sometimes you have a certain section where they assign you to one part and then you do that whole area to make sure that it's good for the next day for opening people, right? So I'm doing my section that I was assigned to do from the manager that I know is a manager. Then all of a sudden this random girl comes up to me, right? Who I know she works there, but since this is like sort of my first day or like the first week that I'm working there, I'm unfamiliar with everyone. I'm the newbie. I really don't know anybody like that. This girl comes up to me and she's like, hey, we're about to close like very soon and I see that you're done with your section. Can you start over here and like fold these jeans and all this stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, sure, for sure. Me thinking, right, that, oh, she must be a manager for sure. Because the way she's talking to me, like she's very much like, you can do this and that will be that. Like you can do what you can over here and I assigned you to do that because I'm the manager. She was giving very much like big manager energy, right? And so I'm doing the jeans and stuff. And then my actual manager who hired me was like, hey, what are you doing? I was having you work over here and now I see that you're working over here. Even though I see you're done, what are you doing over here? I was like, oh, let's just call her Alicia. Alicia said to do this section. And she's like, why would she tell you to do that? I'm like, isn't she a manager? The way this manager looked at me and she was like, she's just a regular worker. What? Excuse me? So I'm just doing this bitch's job? Girl, ooh, too much. And I was over here looking at the girl, like, continuing the work. I was over here looking at the girl like, I can't believe this girl literally just told me what to do. And she's not even my manager. And I listened without even questioning who she is, without even being like, may I get your name? Like, who are you? Like, she literally just bossed me around. I was like, wow, I'm really that easy to just boss around? That has to stop. Like, I will never be in a situation where I feel somebody has some sort of power over me and I feel scared to speak up for myself. Absolutely not. The woman that I want to be is literally that girl. Like, if you come at her a certain way where it's disrespectful, she will correct you the first time and that will be that. But it's not aggressive correct. It's very much like classy but still assertive. I really do want to fix that because people take advantage of my kindness. And it's like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, people aren't like that. People don't just assess your character to see how much they can push you to do whatever they want you to do. Like, people aren't like that, but people are. People will really look at you and be like, oh, she's so easy to push over, and continue to push you over. Like, what type of demon are you? That's mad rude. That is so mean. I genuinely don't understand why people are like that. If I see a really nice girl, I'm not gonna try and test her and push her to where it's like, oh, I can push you to do anything I want you to do because you're too nice. I can literally run all over you because you're too nice. I am not like that, and I don't understand why people are like that. So it's like, now I have to change myself to where only people that I actually genuinely mess with have access to that type of kindness, versus other strangers or just new people in general. I have to limit my kindness just because people may take advantage of that. Now I'm just gonna go in with a simple lip oil. This is a lip glow oil, Color Reviver Cherry Oil by Dior. I've had better, I'm not gonna lie. It's cool and everything, but I've definitely had like cheaper options that are the same as this. I really hope I wasn't looking crazy in this video. And now we're gonna set the makeup with this really old NYX matte finish Finny Matte setting spray. This is super old. I got it from my mom's makeup drawer actually, because I really need to re-up on makeup, y'all. Like, it's really bad, but this is what we got so far, so we'll do this. For final, I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible setting mist. This, y'all, this will have your makeup on the whole day. Like, you can physically feel it sticking to your face the whole day. It doesn't feel irritating though. It feels like it's not gonna move. Alright, so this is going to be the final look for today. I really hope what I said resonated with at least people that are younger than me or older than me that struggle with confrontation and just standing up for yourself in general. We need to do better, y'all. We're going to do better, and the woman I envision myself doesn't allow that type of mess at all. So we're going to do the necessary steps to get there, because we're at my big age of 23 and I'm going to be dealing with this at 24 years old. Absolutely not. We're getting this done by 23. Now, if you can relate, please leave a comment down below. This is my first video, so tell me how I did. Tell me what are the things I need to change, editing wise, lighting wise, video quality, or even sound quality. Tell me how everything was in the comments down below, because you know, as we upload more, we need to get better and better and better. But thank you so much for coming to my first YouTube chat. Let me know what I should talk about again. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.